Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansu, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. And we see them, and today we got a hell of a show in store for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're not following us on the Dreamers Pro podcast, be sure to follow us there and check out our shows before they come out every day on YouTube. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. So yesterday, I came across a clip/post image from LeBron James on my Instagram account. As you guys know, LeBron has been out of the public eye ever since the Lakers got eliminated some weeks ago. So we haven't heard much from LeBron since. But recently they published a show on the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James and JJ Redick. So as I was going through my Instagram feed, I came across this picture of LeBron saying that Kyrie Irving is the most talented NBA player ever. And I was like, What? I'm like, excuse me? What? Kyrie Irving is the most talented NBA player ever? So I then went online to now look for the actual video of LeBron explaining his viewpoint to JJ Redick. And after listening to LeBron explain his point, I was left feeling even more confounded by the points that LeBron James was making by calling Kyrie Irving the most talented or gifted player he has ever seen. But before we even get into what LeBron James had to say, this video is brought to you by our brand new sponsor, Game Time, who's the official sponsor of today's show. Game Time makes getting NBA Finals tickets even faster and easier than ever before. For example, I am super excited about the games between the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals. With Game Time tickets, I can easily pick the best tickets for me. I love that I can choose between different deals. I have the option to select the cheaper deal, the best option deal, or my favorite, the flash deal. The flash deal gives me the option to find discounts that I can only find on Game Time. Once I select the ticket I want, I can view my seat. And it's not just restricted to the NBA. I can also look for the best ticket deals for other sports like football, baseball, or concerts, or comedy or theater shows. Included in my purchase, I also have a 24-hour return guarantee, a lowest price guarantee, event cancellation protection. So take the guesswork out of buying NBA tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do now is we want to play exactly what LeBron James had to say to JJ Redick on the Mind the Game podcast. And then we're going to come back and react to what LeBron had to say. Take a listen to LeBron James here.
So with Kyrie, what is your favorite thing about Kyrie, the basketball player?
Listen, I will call Kyrie the wizard all the time. Like, all the time. Like, there was nothing on the basketball floor that Kyrie couldn't do. And sitting here watching it, you know, I'm playing like so fucking happy and so proud and to watch him and continue his growth and whatever the case may be. And at the same time, I'm so fucking mad at the same time that I am not his running mate anymore. So I'm like, I just remember those times. And to back to what you were saying, JJ, like to have a guy like Kyrie Irving as the ultimate wild card, that's like having it's like having a draw four in your hand every time someone deals you cards in Uno. Like every single time. Because he has the ability to, like you said, I saw in game one, Western Conference Finals, game one. You know, I think up until that point, I don't know the stat because I'm not writing down the stats and I don't call the games like you guys, but I think Kyrie was only averaging like 8 points in the first half, like in the second round of the playoffs. You know, he was getting 16 to 20 in the second half, but in the first half of games, you know, it was like 6 to 8. Yeah, I don't know the exact number. It was 6 to 8. Yeah. And you're like, okay, you know you're gonna have Kyrie in the fourth, but I need you sometimes in the first half too, brother. But like what he did in game one, it was like at the Western Conference Finals, it was like that was like, oh shit, Dallas may be able to not only win the Western Conference Finals, they might be able to win the whole thing because of that wild card. I have so many words to praise Kyrie that I end up with absolutely none because he's the most gifted player the NBA has ever seen. He has the best gifts I've ever seen of any NBA player. I've never seen a guy in my NBA life that feels better at times shooting with his offhand than he does with his primary hand. If Kyrie's off in a game with his right hand, he will literally go exclusively to his left hand. I've never seen nothing like that.
So you heard what LeBron James had to say. Before producing this show, we actually put up a poll. And I wanted to ask the audience to get a sense of what they had to say in terms of who they believed is the most talented, NBA player of all time. So we put up a poll about, 55 minutes ago. And we asked our audience the following question. Who's the most talented player ever? In just about 55 minutes, 1,800 people voted on this poll. We gave them the options of Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Wilt Chamberlain. Of the 1,800 voters thus far, 64% of them voted for Michael Jordan. Coming in at number 2, 12% voted for Kobe Bryant. Then you had LeBron James and Kyrie Irving tied for the third spot with 9% each, and Wilt Chamberlain with 6% of the votes. LeBron James done lost his damn mind. He done lost his damn. LeBron James is very, very slick. You gotta give it up to LeBron. LeBron knows how to play the media game. He knows how to say this and not say that will get people talking. He knows. He's very, very clever when it comes to this. Look, first of all, let me just quickly say this. Who do I think are the most talented players in the NBA history? I think it's between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. But for LeBron in this case, he could not pick himself. So the obvious answer should have been Jordan. To say Kyrie Irving is more talented than LeBron James, Michael Jordan, or Kobe is laughable. It's actually laughable. To suggest Kyrie is more talented than LeBron is a joke. I think is a big fat joke. I think LeBron is way more talented than Kyrie. And also, I think LeBron hasn't even maximized his talent. If I'm being honest with you. His latent talent, I don't think he has. To suggest Kyrie is more talented than Michael Jordan, I think is a big crock of you know what. If I'm being honest with you. Jordan arguably is the most gifted athlete to ever play in the NBA. Arguably. Because Jordan had everything. We look at Kyrie Irving's ability to finish and we're amazed by it, especially with his ability to finish under the rim. I would make an argument that Jordan is a better finisher under the rim. Now, that may sound blasphemous to noobs. It would sound blasphemous to noobs and casuals. If you go watch Jordan's layup package and Jordan finishing around the rim, Jordan has had more spectacular finishes than Kyrie Irving. It's not, I don't think it's close. Jordan had better body control. And Jordan could finish with contact. Kyrie would elude contact, similarly to Kobe Bryant. Kyrie and Kobe elude contact. They go around contact, then they finish. Jordan would finish with contact, through contact, and pull off some of the most acrobatic shots you will ever see in your life. Jordan was just as good finishing with his right hand as he was with his left hand. Why? Because Jordan could also palm the ball, which is something Kyrie and Kobe cannot do. He could also palm the ball, so which means that he had an ability to do more things. He could improvise a lot better. Jordan, to me, is arguably the best finisher around the basket, finishing over contact and under contact. Go look at his highlights. Jordan had plays that you would sit down and you look with him and you said, but how did he just do that? And when you factor in his athleticism with his hang time, I think is a no-brainer. Jordan, to me, is a better finisher than Kyrie Irving. And I don't think it's controversial. Kyrie is the most gifted ball handler. Absolutely. The most gifted ball handler. The most gifted. But now we're getting into skill And that is a skill that Kyrie developed. And in terms of skill, I would rank Kobe as a more skilled version of Kyrie Irving. I think Kobe's more skilled. Kobe could play angles just as well as Kyrie Irving. There's nothing that Kyrie Irving has done that I've not seen Kobe do. But there's shots that Kobe has made that I've never seen Kyrie Irving make. And Kobe out of the post is unmatched with his footwork as a post player. And his size helped him at being 6'6". But for LeBron to leave off Jordan, I think is a joke. Kyrie Irving is skilled, but let's cut it out. Like, let's just stop the nonsense. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.